Alright, welcome to Sports Talk New York. Alright, there I am. Alright, back for another episode. Wanted to get some baseball in today. Alright, the Yankees had a doubleheader yesterday. They won the first game, and then they 5-2, and then they lost the second game 8-2 to the Angels. They play the Angels tonight at 7:05. So you got that going on. The big thing right now is everyone is wondering, can Judge hit 60 home runs again? He's got 41 right now because he hit one the other day. It might have been yesterday. I think he hit at least one, maybe two. I don't know. But he hit at least one or two the other day, and he's up to 41. So he's 19 behind to get to 60. And there's still about, I think it said 67. No, not 67. Is it 67? Oh, I saw it somewhere. 19 homers. Let's see if we can get this thing to come up here. It's acting up a little bit today. Yeah, it doesn't want to come up. Come on. Alright, so apparently this is going to act up. Let's see if we can get it to come back up this time. Alright. Let's see if we can get... Alright, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Was it 47 games? Did I just see that? Yes. Alright. With 47 Yankee games remaining, Judge has 41 homers. He's on pace to hit 58. That means he needs 19 more to get to 60. Or 21 more to tie his own American League record, 62. So he's still got plenty of games here. He's got 47 games to get at least 19 just to get to 60 homers again. And, 21 to tie his record, which was 62. So this is going to be definitely interesting with Judge to see how he does. Alright, so now let's get out of here. We'll talk a little Yankees here, put the schedule up. Show you what they've done. There we go. Alright, now it's starting to work. Alright, so now we see how they've been this pretty much last couple weeks here, but we'll go back to, let's see, where are we? So they lost last Friday, then they won on Saturday and Sunday, then they didn't play on Tuesday like they were supposed to, so they played a doubleheader yesterday, and they split. So they've been okay. I'll get to this other stuff in a minute here. Let's go to standings. They're still technically tied for first with Baltimore. They're still right there. And don't everyone forget, but if you look at that right now, Boston is coming. Like, they are surging right now. They are doing good. They were so-so, but they're starting to get it on here. So they're only about 6 games back of Baltimore and the Yankees. So, and it's just like beginning of August here. So we still got plenty of time. So again, your standings here, you got Baltimore and the Yankees tied first. Boston 6 games back. You've got Cleveland in first with Minnesota and KC about 3.5 and 4 games back. You've got Houston in first by about half a game over Seattle and about 5.5 over Texas. Go over to here, you got Philly in first by 7.5 over the Atlanta and 8 by the Mets. You got Milwaukee in first by 6 games over St. Louis. And you got the Dodgers in first over Arizona by 3 games. I'm trying to see who actually has the best record in baseball. Is it Philly again? 68. They're 68 and 47. They're 68. So it's just barely by half a game, Philly over the Yankees in Baltimore. Even with all the problems the Yankees have had this year. That big swoon that they had for a couple months of not doing anything. and they're only half a game away from the best record in baseball. That is absolutely amazing to me. Amazing. But, alright. So, let's go to the Mets. See how they've been here. And the Mets... Mets won yesterday. They lost on Tuesday. They won on Monday. They've kind of been back and forth here for the past week. They won, they lost, they lost, they won, they lost, they won. So, yeah, that's about what's going on with them. They got a big series come up with Seattle this weekend. They got to finish up with Colorado today. It's definitely going to be interesting to see what's going on here. But let me go back to the wild card race, because I didn't do that. Go back. All right, now to the wild card. American League. Obviously, you've got the Yankees and... Okay, so we'll say either Yankees or Baltimore, whichever one you like to put there. And then you got Minnesota and Kansas City. And then you got Boston. We're just about a game and a half out of the wild card. And then you got Seattle, about 4.5. Tampa Bay, 5.5. And I think right about Detroit, I'll stop right there at 8.5. Then you got National League. You got Arizona, San Diego, and Atlanta, all in the wild card spots. And then you got the Mets about half game out. St. Louis, 2 games out. San Francisco, 3.5 out. Pittsburgh, 4 out. Chicago, 5 out. Cincinnati, 5.5, and I'll stop it right about there. So, yeah. So that's what's been going on with baseball. You got the pennant races heating up here. Let's see, if you really looked at the races, just races, you've got Yankees, Baltimore, and Boston. I'll keep them there, battling out for the AL East. Then the AL Central, you've got Cleveland and Minnesota and Kansas City. And then for the West, you got pretty much Houston and Seattle. And I'll give Texas a little bit of room here to make a push. The National League, you've got pretty much Philadelphia. Then you got pretty much Milwaukee in this division. And you got the Dodgers only have about a 3-game lead. Now, I'm not saying Arizona's going to catch them or San Diego, but you never know. You really never know how it's going to go. And then you got your wild card races, which are heating up. Because you got either Baltimore or New York, and then you got Minnesota, KC, and you got Boston, Seattle, Tampa. I'll stop it right there. So you got those teams battling for wild card spots, and then National League, you got Arizona and San Diego and Atlanta holding down the spots with the Mets, St. Louis, San Fran, Pittsburgh, and the Cubs, and Cincinnati pretty much battling it out to see how that all goes too. So yeah, that's some talk about some MLB. Wanted to get that in there. This is Sports Talk New York, and I will be back tomorrow to talk Giants. Alright? Hope you all enjoy the Giants and their first preseason game. See ya.